Hey everybody, I'm Lauren Price and this is Disc Golf VR 360. And today I'm back in Murrieta at the Colony 36, as the disc golf course is known as, and the California Oaks Golf Club as what its formal name is. It's a golf course where there are two 18-hole disc golf courses. Yesterday I did the the Alpha course, which is the one closest to the clubhouse. And today I'm going to do the Omega golf course. The Omega is a little more challenging, at least I feel that way, than the Alpha, in that there's a couple of holes that are just really nasty holes, water holes that'll kill you. The ground rules are real simple. All the sand traps are a hazard with a stroke. The greens are OB with a stroke. Water, well, you know what that is. There is quite a few water holes around here, and you will see that. And we are guests, and so we need to be aware of what we have around us. And the golfers get priority over the disc golfers. It is a pay-for-play course. It's $20 a weekday for 18 holes, $30 weekday for 36 holes. Add $10 on to that for a cart during the week, and it's on the weekends it's $25 to walk the course and $35 to walk for 36 holes, and the rate is another $5 more for carts for both 18 and 36. What else can I tell you about the course? Oh, it was designed by Dave Vincent and is maintained by Glenn Duncan and Kevin Flagg. Thank you for doing that. It really is helpful. And what I'm going to do is I will go introduce you to the hole from the blue tee, and then I will go to I'll give you the footage, and then from there I will walk to the white and the red tees, if they're wherever they have them, and give you the footage for that. And I'm doing something a little bit different this time, in that I'm putting the footage underneath within the video. And you want to use UDisc to navigate around. I don't know about some of the distances, but it gives you a good idea of where everything is. I think I got everything covered. Let's get started. We're going to do the Omega, which is just on the other side of the street. Let's get to it. Okay. Hole 1, Omega, 219, straight there. All three tees are right here, and the basket is right there, 219. There you can see there's a Mandy sign right here on the tree, the evergreen on the left. You want to stay to the right of that, stay out of the street's OB, and you have to be careful because about maybe 20 feet past the basket is water, and it's on a slope, so it's real easy for the disc to slide on down there. 219. There you are. Hole 2, I'm on the blue tee. It's 651 feet. The basket is out over there. They do move the basket around here, back along the way there. Sometimes it's over here, and sometimes it's over there, and sometimes it's in the middle. There's a sand trap hazard right there. There's a green, a fairly large green at that pretty much goes the length right there. That's OB. And then there's a sand trap right in front of that. And the white tee is over here, and the red tee is just up the cart path a little bit beyond that. This is 651. The white tee is 550, and the red tee is 440 feet. And you'll see once you get over this right here that it dips down, and the creek that we had yesterday kind of runs right across there. And so you want to try to get it out as far and as deep as you can there without getting in the creek. And then from there you can go on up to the basket that sits up on, and there's a hazard right in front of it that if you come up short, you're going to be in the hazard. 651. Hole 3. I'm on the blue tee, right there, 256 feet. The white and the red tee are right there. They're 288 feet. The basket sits on a slope, and it's I guess for the most part, if you got the arm, just drill it into the side of the thing. If you happen to miss the basket, you'll hit the slope. Which means if you hit the basket, it'll drop down and roll to that little flat spot there, and it's flat up just about maybe 3 to 5 feet above it is a flat spot. There is no OB outside of the road, and I doubt you're going to get anywhere near that. Just go straight at her, do spike hyzer. That might be an idea. 256, 188. Hole 4, and this is the second longest hole on Omega, in that it's 824 feet. It's going to be straight out that way there, and you got to carry water right off the bat right here. And then you have to watch it because you can't really see it until you're getting up on it. There is a long water hazard that stretches pretty much from halfway point all the way to the end along the left-hand side of the fairway. And the green for this golf hole, the green for it is the basket is going to be right behind the green, and there are hazards, sand traps off to the right, and you also have a sand trap over in here, but you just have to watch it because very easily sometimes they'll put the basket over to the far left, and I've lost 2 discs in that water within the same hole, playing at the same hole, because I lost it going in at the beginning, and then it faded into it and skipped in up by the basket, because the basket was like maybe 5 feet from the water's edge. 824 from here. What was it? 718, I think. Yeah, 718. Omega 4. Yeah, 713 from the white and 538 from the red. The white is up over here, and the red is up over here. I'll take you by them along the way. Send to St. Bernard if I get lost. Hole 5, 317 feet, right there. That's for all 3 tees, red, white, and blue. And there's not much I can tell you about it. For the most part, just goes, do a little straight at it, aim for this palm tree right here, and it should fade right into it, skip right up, or go in. 317. Okay, hole 6, right there, 307 feet. And this time you do have a hazard right there in front and to the left of the hole. And you really don't want to wind up in the reeds over here, because you'll play hell trying to find your disc. There is a green that's off to the left, but if you hit that green, you really kind of shanked your throw. 307 for all 3 tees right here, and you got that hazard just in front of it and to the left. Perfect landing place. Anyways, here we go. Hole 7, 277 feet. Let me come over here. See, okay. I move over here to the right, and you can see the basket right there. And let's move back to the tee. All 3 tees are in the same place. There is a green that goes from there up to there. Perfect landing place. And there is a hazard. Let's see, is that a hazard? Oh, right, there's a hazard. Yeah, there is a hazard just on the right of the cart path, between the cart path and the green. And it's a perfect position for your disc if you come up short. 277. Hole 8, 292 feet. All three tees are right here, red, white, and blue. Basket's right there. I would say this would be a nice hyzer shot. If you got the spike hyzer, that'd be a good potential there. Otherwise, just go straight at it, give it a little bit of a hyzer so it just comes right on in there. I don't know that forehand, you might be able to find your lines through the gap over here to the left, but myself, I'm going to go out that, aim for the cart path out that way there so that it fades in. 292. Hole 9. You're not going to be able to see the hole from the blue tee or the white tee or the red tee because it's really tucked in to the left. It's probably about close to 80, 90 feet past the green that you see right over there. And there's lots of things to get in your way here. This is 494, the white is 394, and the red is 202. I don't know about that 202, but the basket is to the left and deep left in this little area there where there's a bunch of trees. There's that green right there that pretty much covers that area there, and there is a hazard on to the left of the green, and there is a hazard going along the right there, and that you just have to watch it because off to the right there, past the green, is the creek in which you can get down inside there really easy. It's a nice little slippery slope. 493 from the blue, and 394 from white, 202 from the red. Let's get going. Hole 11. I'm on the blue tee. It's 415 from here. The white tee is up over here. That is, where is it at? 282. And the red tee is 180. That's a little bit over here. And the hole itself, you can't see it from the tee just because of where it's at. It's on past those trees right there, and there's a hazard both in front and behind it, and it's usually just sitting on a little piece of grass or just to the left of the hazard. But it's a par 4 right out that way there, 415. Hole 11, I'm on the blue tee, and to see the basket, we're going to move over here to the left on the cart path, and there's the hole 415, and there's a green in front of it, probably about 10, maybe 12 feet in front of it. There is a hazard in front of the green, and that's probably at about 415. That's probably sitting at about 200. That's maybe about a little over halfway. And there's a hazard over there, and so you got to get up in front of the hazard. The green kind of carries over to the left there some. So if you can, another way to go is just your landing zone over there to the left of the green in front of it. But here you go. Here's what it looks like from the tee. So Anheuser, the white tee is up over here at 282. Is that what it was? Where's it at? Yeah, 282, and the red tee is at 180. Hole 12. It's 207 feet. Is that right? 207, 12. Yeah, 207. And it's just like right there. All three tees are right here, red, white, and blue. And got a bunch of reeds, and the creek goes right along there. So for the most part, just aim for these trees over here, so it just fades right into it. I call this an ace hole, 202. What else can you say for it? Jeez. Ace run. Hole 13, 325. All three tees are right here. This is the tee pad that I sponsored because I got an ace on this hole when the tee was up a little bit closer. But you got several challenges here. About maybe not quite 10 feet in front of the hole right there. You can see it, the headband is this green, in which that's OB. And there is a hazard right over there to the right. If I'm not mistaken, I believe there's also another hazard. Well, there's a hazard over there on the left, and I think there's another hazard down below there. And there is a drop zone on the previous hole right over here. So it is an island hole, and there is a drop zone just to the left of the hole. Back to hole 13. There is no OBs outside of the green, and there is a hazard of a couple of hazards on either side of the green. 325. Hole 14, this is the longest one on Omega, 840 feet. Straight out that way, and there's lots of trouble along the way. This is the Ricky Wysocki tee. On the blue tee. There's a white tee that's going to be going in right over there, and the red tee is further up at 202. This is 840, the white is 701, and the red is at 202. I believe that's what it was. That's what I saw. Is it 840? No, 541. I'm sorry, 541 for the red. Boy, that's a big difference. 870 or 840, 701, and 536 for the red. There is a green in front of the hole, probably about 6 to 10 feet in front of the hole, and it's a pretty big green too at that. And there is a hazard off to the right and also in front of. The ticket to do is just to go straight, try to stay in the middle of the fairway as long as you possibly can. There is water off to the left in front of the green, so you have to be careful, because if you try to bomb it out that way on your approach, you're going to wind up fading into it. And there's some hazards over on to the left of the green that you have to contend with getting up there. So, and it is a par, I believe it might be a par 5. But you're going to need every single one of those strokes to get up there. I've done it before. I've made par. 840. Hole 15. This tee pad is sponsored by let's see, what is it? What's he call himself? Steve's Quicken Tires, as in Steve Galley. Shout out to Steve. I actually saw him just maybe 10 minutes ago. Anyways, hole 15, 328 feet. It's right there between the pepper trees. It's all hard pack. They will move the basket around to the far left over here. So right now it's the most direct route and probably the shortest pin position that you can get. 328. Hole 16, right there. What was this? 315. No bees, no mandies. I think there might be a hazard up there somewhere, but I don't think. I think it's pretty much free and clear. 315, all three tees. Hole 17. It's right over there. Uh, it's a par 4, and from the blue tee it's 627. The white tee sits right up there just to the right of the cart path. That's 513. And the red tee sits up there on the cart path at 353. You have to be careful. Well, you got water here in front of you. And a creek kind of meanders down through there. When you get up to the hole, there is a hazard just to the left of it, and it's kind of like in a bowl. So, and the basket sits on a slope that slopes down into the hazard. So, it's real easy to get up there and get on like within feet of the green, the basket, and have it slip down into the hazard. So you have to be aware of that. Just go straight at it is my advice, and try to stay to the left. That's the ticket. Try to stay to the left, or to the right. Stay to the right. You go into the left, you're going to wind up catching that hazard. There is also a green over there, and it's very easy to land on the green. So again, stay to the right. Don't go to the left. Just go straight, and then to the left once you get past that evergreen. Hole 18. I'm on the blue tee. This hole is a beast. Let me tell you. You can just make it out over there. It's 700. Let's see, was it 779? 779, and there's lots of trouble along the way to get there. You got a big old water pond over there. Well, let me put it to you this way. When you get out there, you have to watch it because just over this rise is where the water starts. And so it's very easy to wind up slipping down into the water. But what you want to try to do, at least from the blue tee, is get up to the pad there, and you'll be able to then get a better idea of how you're going to approach the your next shot to carry the water. The green is off to the side, and it's a good probably 50-60 feet to the left of the hole. There is hazard to the left of the green, and you'll see there's a couple of bunkers. There's a couple of bunkers off to the left before the green. 779 feet, and the white tee is on up here, and that is at 488 feet, and that's still going to be a challenge to carry the water. And the red tee is 345. Woo! What a way to finish the day. And I have put my discs into the water at this pond. You may or may not get them back. You have a better chance as long as you have your name and number on them. Yeah, let's wrap this up. Beautiful light. That wraps up the Colony 36, both Alpha and Omega, two 18-hole courses that are on an 18-hole golf course. They've split it into the 9s into two 18s for disc golf. We are guests, and I'm going to reiterate that we are guests here, and that the sand traps are hazard with a stroke. The greens are OB with a stroke. Play it from where it went out of bounds, and that be careful of the wildlife and anybody walking around. Golfers get priority, and so let the golfers get through before you play. And I'd like to do a couple shout outs for Dave Vincent for designing a good course, and Glenn Duncan and Kevin Flagg for, I think that's how it's pronounced, for maintaining this course and making it what it is. It's a really beautiful course. And then also, I played disc golf in my Ideo Sports V2 Brawlers, and they're excellent. They keep my feet dry and keep everything out. They're lightweight, nice and tight fit, and can't say more. It's designed by Craig Kitchens, a disc golfer, for disc golfers. That's the reason why I wear them. The Brawlers are just the fire. I gotta give you that. Go to their website, idiosports.com, and place an order for the V2 Brawlers. Well worth the money. Anyways, hope to see you guys soon.